My name is Sam Yang, and my hobby is my YouTube channel called Jungi Geetah. In the formation of my YouTube channel, I was going through lots of different names, and I wanted it to be a little bit more memorable and just to have fun with it and be creative with it. So it all started because one day my mom asked me on my birthday, "Hey, what do you want for your birthday?" It's like, you never asked me what I want for my birthday. So I was just like, okay. I mean, she's like, yeah, just name whatever. Like, I'm like, I just said electric guitar, and she's like, electric guitar? What's that? And I was like, oh man, like I have to explain it, and like I have to figure out the Korean way of saying it. So my Korean's poor, and so the closest thing I knew was I knew that electricity is Jungi in Korean, and I knew that guitar was just guitar, so that's why I said Jungi Geetah. So anyways, so I told her that, and she's like, I have no clue what you're talking about. I was like, oh my goodness. And so I was just like, hey, let's just drop it. Let's just don't worry about it. You don't have to get me anything. Well, my birthday comes around, and what do you know? Jungi Geetah. And my life's never been the same since. And that's why I decided to name this channel Jungi Geetah. It's because that's when, you know, my musical journey really began. And I want to use this channel to kind of journal some of the things that I've experienced through music. Very early on, one of the reasons why I even picked up the electric guitar was actually because of a kind of music that my friend got me into. And back then we had MP3 players, right? And so I took a look at his MP3 player. It's like, Holy Orders, wow. And he's like, yeah, it's from the video game called Guilty Gear X. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Once I realized, oh man, I want to play the guitar because I want to learn how to play this song, and I was like, this song is really hard. And I was like, I was thinking way ahead of myself, and so I was like, I have to practice, I have to play. That's how it started for me early on. Back then I had a Strat, and it only had 21 frets. And I was like, how in the world are you supposed to do this? And I thought the tab was lying, because I was like, there's no such thing as a 22nd fret. But then I didn't know that there were guitars that had up to 24 frets. But now I know. Before I started YouTube, just randomly, I just started posting videos of myself playing guitar and playing little snippets here and there on my Facebook page. I guess it kind of arose out of something that people were kind of egging me on to do. But, since they brought it up, that's why I was like, oh, okay, I'll try it, right? So that's why I did it. But it was hard. I didn't really know what I was doing, and learning how to record, that was like another big thing I had to learn. I didn't know that there was so much that went into it. And mixing is a whole nother ball game. Mixing was, it is the most important part, but it was the most stressful part, because even if you record all the parts right, If the mix isn't good, then the audio quality is bad. Obviously, it's YouTube for a reason, right? You're watching videos. You don't primarily go on there to listen to music. People are more there for the movie, the cinematography, and things like that. This battery is dead. A lot of the videos I recorded were in my room, and my room isn't the biggest room. So it's kind of hard to kind of set the stage, and it's a lot of work. It was stressful, but that's kind of what it looks like. Now I have to keep going back and forth, sitting in the picture, seeing how I look. My full-time job is I'm an accountant at a charity here in California. Yeah, so that's my 8 to 5 job. And then my other job is I'm a youth pastor at a church here in LA, Koreatown. For anyone that knows what it's like being a pastor, they consider my position part-time, but everyone who's been a part-time pastor knows there's no such thing as a part-time pastor. Sure, the pay might be part-time, but the work is definitely full-time. Just going back to the basics of Christianity, going back to just what does it mean to be a Christian? What does it mean to live like a Christian? What does your life look like? Thankful for Pastor Andrew for really keeping it simple and really honing down, right? Like I didn't give him any tips or like suggestions of what he should speak on, but time, time's big. If I had more time, I would focus on more content, and that's something I obviously don't have when I have 2 full-time jobs, and I just don't have enough time to consistently work on creative music for creating covers, But that is the driving, motivating factor for your life in Christ. Just lack of resources. Because if I had more money, I'd probably hire someone to do all my audio mixing and all my editing, all my video editing even, and video recording, but because my resources are lacking, I have to do that all on my own, or try to get for free, which is kind of hard to do and come by, especially if you want quality stuff, right? I don't foresee it making any money for me, unless I were to create a cover that got me viral or whatever. But I don't think I'll be able to do that. But even then, I just in my current state of having 2 jobs and whatnot, it's just not foreseeable for me to turn my YouTube channel into a career, because eventually, I would have to quit both of my jobs. But to do that, I would be sacrificing a lot of income on one side if YouTube didn't work out, I'd be in the red all the time, right? Income-wise, so it would be hard. So the end game is just keep putting out videos, here and there, but the end game isn't a professional YouTube video or making a career out of it. It's just there for just casual and personal, reasons, and just putting my music out there for whoever to stumble across it to listen to. So I just want to create a musical journal, right? A collection of songs for people to listen to, hear, and just listen to. Definitely have to be passionate, keep going, keep creating the content that you want to create content for, rather than trying to create content for the views, right? For the likes, for the follows, for the subscribes. Can I easily do that? Yeah, I could, but it's not what I want to do. So, yeah. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do some giveaways, maybe do like a 12 days of Christmas kind of thing, right? I still want to do it. I might do one pretty soon here. So if you go to my YouTube channel, you could probably catch it.